Hello and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. We today doing a contract to harvest some beans. We brought our own trailer over because we're going to try and get some to get them canned and put through our garden shop. Yeah, so I was backed up here. Maybe a few beans dotted about we're missing here on this headland, but we will go and snaffle them up before we're finished. We need to get as many as we can so we can have some to sell on the... Got an honesty box on the shelf and just relying on people's honesty to buy fruit and vegetables off us. Do need to get a few beans in our cart. We can always take our cart and top everything off. Would be nice if we got a contract for spinach at some time. It's the only one of the Oxbow harvesters we haven't tried yet. It's flicking those beans across. As I say, not a massive field, but not getting that many beans either, to be fair, so may cart them all with our tractor and leave their duets here. The equipment from the carrot harvest that failed, that is still at the shop. So we parked it up and lined it up. It looks like it's used equipment they're selling. That will keep us going. Just sinking in the ground a bit, this machine. Probably the ground's still a little wet from yesterday's rain. It is the last day of October, so we should be able to sort something out with the oilseed rape. Let's drive straight down here, collect up these poo beans, not wasting anything. Only 17% full, so definitely not going to get many beans today. We should be able to get some I think we should borrow the money to build the canning factory on the farm. Need to get those food beans, don't want to leave them. £2 worth of beans for that. One more headland to do. And then straight up and down rows, but there's not going to be many of them, I don't think. We will see if we can get another bean contract. There was another bean contract on the go when we took this one on, so should be good to go with that. Yeah, that's all, the headland's almost done. Still only 21% full of beans. Contract is 60% complete. There we are, I think we're going to get all of this field in the tank. We will see if we can get round to another bean contract. Get ourselves up through to the top of here. may leave a few at the end. We'll just back up and get them. Still only quarter of a tank of beans, so was it really worth in drilling this with beans? Looks like we'll have to back up once more. Not quite as far this time though. Like how the grass has gone withered with it being October. That's a nice touch. It has died back a little bit, that grass. Contract is 70% done. I think if we take all these with our tractor, we should get some beans left over. Then we can take a tractor to wherever the next contract is and get that done as well. Almost done in the field. One more round after this. We'll finish this off, I think. Maybe a little bit just at the top to finish it as well. Probably doesn't need many beans to sell for himself. Because the contract is 76% done. Should just now be the one breed back to the top. And back up to the top of the field, finish it off. Not using their tractor, they will come and collect it up. We will jump on our own tractor. May have 2 trips to get all their beans taken. Didn't even get one of our trailers full. Head our way over to sell them. Finish the contract, then we'll set up with the next contract. As soon as the contract finishes, we will stop unloading. Oh, we haven't got many beans left, 340 litres, but we will finish that contract, collect £719 for that. And that isn't collecting either. Let's just have a look. Yeah, they've all gone, so that has. So let's have a look and see what other contracts. No contracts available now. There's active, so that's good. Harvesting. It's not even showing us now. Harvesting green beans, field 14 we've just done. Farmland 49 green beans. Borrow items and do that. We will set up and then come back to you. Okay, we are on to the next field. We have borrowed some money, got the preserved food factory, so any surplus beans can be put in there. This, again, not a very big field to have a go at. Hopefully they're going to yield a bit better than what the other guys did. It is the end of October, so not many harvesting contracts left to be done. Looks like he's got a sunflower maize there. Sunflower farm, sunflower maize has died off. Well, let's have a look through that, what sometime when we're up here. Let's root that off there. There we go. Now we should be able to get ourselves in. bit of a tricky section of field, especially with everything that's in there. So we shall get this contract done, and then any spare beans, take them over to our farm, put them in the new canning factory. Need the canning factory because when the mushrooms come out, we want to package the mushrooms up, same with any tomatoes. Be good if you can make tomato soup. I love tomato soup, so I'm surprised if it's not in the game. Not because I love it, but if I love it, and I'm sure other people do as well, you may be able to tin tomatoes. Exploring a few different bits while we're doing this. Once the British maps come out, we will be farming as if we're a farmer again. Although having a little farm shop would be good, and growing vegetables and selling them at the gate. Uh, 11% full. I think they are probably yielding a little better than the previous contract. A little bit easier turning now. Be nice if we get some smaller equipment for the peas, beans and spinach that don't cost a fortune, so you can grow the stuff. Yeah, this final day of October should be able to sell the oilseed rape tomorrow. We haven't got an oil machine, not borrowing any more money. We've already got to pay £5 a month to sort the loan out we've got, which is £5 a month we could have put into animals and other bits. Shouldn't be too much longer getting through this bean field, I don't think. 35% through, 19% in the tank. Hopefully when we go into the new year there'll be some bigger fields to harvest and get a bit more over the odds of what we are now. Through the field pretty quickly. By the time the headlands are done, there's not going to be a lot left on it. Two more headlands, including the one we're on, so one more after this will not leave a lot of the main body of the field to be done. That's what the guy who got his GPS on this set up for, so that's what we've done. We will get this field finished before we leave you and see what we've got to keep for ourselves at the end of it. Yeah, I think having the canning and, well, preserved food factory on the farm not going to benefit us a lot just now, but as things start to grow, then preserved food factory will pay for itself in no time, I think. Let us know in the comments what you're doing on your farm. Are you veg farming, dairy farming, sheep farming? What are you doing? When we can get some milk, we can put some eggs into the animal factory. Into the bakery what we've got on farm. We've got an on farm bakery to do that, so that would be good. Final row of headlands here coming in. We will see how it pops up. So that is all of our headlands done now. Take as our soles are split through the field. We're getting a bit more crop out of here. Hopefully they don't need that bit more for themselves, and we can get a few beans to sell at the farm. It shouldn't be too much longer getting through this now. We're 64% through the contract. May end up with a couple of loads to take and sell for them before we get to the bit we need. Interesting bit is, can we get ourselves enough beans to make it worthwhile sticking them in the factory after we've spent the money on it? Although it will come in, as I say, when the mushrooms start to produce. The time we've done around here, there's not going to leave us a lot to be done. Really do like this GPS system, a lot better than messing about setting AB lines up. It automatically sorts your headlands and everything else. Nice foolproof piece of kit, the GPS. Not a lot left now. Get to the bottom end on the longest row, and then just a few short rows in here to be done. The last of the longer rows. Our John Deere that was on the farm when we came, now with the front pallet fork on it, so it can do other work as well as forklift work. get these short rows out. Before we finish this off, got a few beans there we missed, we'll snaffle them up for sure, not wasting a bean. We don't waste anything here. A few short rows here to snaffle out. We'll reverse up one more time. About 3 breeds left, I think, including the short one to far side. Haven't even used their tractor from any of the others. Oh, there's 3 breeds left, so another round after this one we're on. The 47, we're going to be about 48-49% full at the end of this, I think. There's the 48, and I think one more pass up will give us it to 49. Rogue deer there wandering around. Let's go get on the John Deere and sort these out to where they're going. Where are they going? Canning factory. Where's the canning factory then? That's Riverbend Silo, where we took the last lot, I think. So where is the canning factory? Let's have a look. A little bit difficult getting through what we're getting through here, through the menus. Is that the canning factory? No, that is where we went before, which is a silo. No canning factory there. These contracts are screwed up. Contract we have got going is there. That's going to River Grain Silo. Oh, it is going to River Grain Silo. That's fine. My fault. My fault indeed. Let's see how many beans we get. That has filled that trailer. We will go and fetch their trailer, because if we don't, we will lose the beans. Head our way across to that means we've got to go over the ferry. I think, thanks to Rabbitman39, a channel you should go and check by all means. He's absolutely brilliant. Now, we are indeed crossing the we're doing nearly 5 miles an hour. I have to say, big shout out, big thank you to Rabbitman39. I didn't know how the ferry worked, and he told me in last night's live stream when I'm recording this on Saturday. Thank you, Mr. Ferryman. So where are we to where the if we go down here to the end, turn left and we will be there. This time we do need their help with their trailer. The Asiki tractor is getting used. Let's get ourselves over, get the last of the beans emptied into this. And then go to the grain silo and so the grain silo is there. Take place, there we go. He hasn't got many in here, but does mean that we get every bean off the field, which is what we aim for with the contract, so you get a little bit extra. We're not making any money, well, not at the moment, we will when the beans are canned. Their tractor bringing 2046, we're 80% done on the contract. We are getting close to the grain silo where the beans are being sold. Next game day we will have a look and see how much we can get for our oilseed rape, get that sold, because tomorrow of course we've got £5,000 to pay off our loan. We will tip these beans in, see how much of the contract is done once they are tipped in. Did have a poo, so we're 86%, 28% transported. So we will take our tractor over there, sell this just under 6,000 litres. And then we shall head back to the farm, well in the knowledge what we've got to stick in our canning factory. Yeah, trying these small cheap productions is, I think they're better than going and buying one on the map which is already there, which a farmer wouldn't do. Those little small ones that you can purchase and put on your farm, they are the sort of things you would get, especially on a farm that's diversifying, having a farm shop and canning their own stuff. Just look at Clarkson's farm, that's what they're doing. Let's see. How much of this they need. So So we have ended up with 908 litres, which not too bad. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you are new to the channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here, please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when our content is available. Until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.